David. I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters...
Years from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are... 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
Significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 strikes data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here. We've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting them. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General.
That is all.
David, go on.
Let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
We're coming. I'll eat their hearts out.
Whoa, Trigger, don't you dare get the juicy stuff before I do. Where's the attack coming from? Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
Emergency! More bogey! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here!
AA defense system was destroyed before it was activated. This'll make things easier later.
Major General Clement, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time? Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned. Trigger has destroyed the target. Attack or not, I won't answer. There's too few of them. What order?
Sir, there's a few of them. We've done damage to the port and ship.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down.
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto! Begin firing SAMs! They take only one. Now's our chance.
Now time for a counterstrike.
I should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
A bomb would work fine. Like now with one hit.
They're using laser weaponry!
How many ships in port are still operational? Damage, but less than half. Ludicrous! They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay. All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger? They're gone. That means we have less than half our forces left.
Radio chatter in that area has quieted down. Try a different location, Trigger. It looks like there are delicacies on other tables as well.
Lanza has the southern port to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go. This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prin, sending coordinates. Target confirmed down. With Samuel Prin gone, Arusha's naval stratagem will lose its edge. I'm actually getting used to Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized. That's mostly the work of 3 strikes. You suggested an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. We don't have many on board. Unless you can convince us that we don't need 3 strikes.
Tucker eliminated.
Yes, sir. All right. Wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger. It's a shitty yard over there.
This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, count. Let me in hand, will you? Dockyard base taking damage from airstrike. Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
Half of our surface ships have either been sunk or neutralized.
Victim fleet is not an option. We can't give LeBron and the rest of the conservatives any fling. This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much needed him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, General. Certainly not the result I predicted. I'm sorry, sir. That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Why stock in salvage companies while you can? Sir, our ships are operating
changing weaponry.
Unable to fire missiles. I know how that feels, but that's no reason to go easy on you. Enemy's got a lock. Focus on evading. Buy as much time as possible. Lost control. Returning to base. Driver advised. You always have aircraft problems when the strike is surrounded. No joke. I have lost control.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Warfighters experienced super low altitude bearing 015. Have a report that 3 strikes is among them. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't protect the port.
Roger that. Leave the rest on. Alpha Squadron, EGL Squadron, clear to engage.
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
Already bought us time. Don't waste it.
Box 2! Box 2! Came in for a picnic. Found ourselves in a marathon.
I thought you said this was gonna be a walk in the park?
You take walks to no walk. The picnic. You have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer.
Target confirmed down. That was Fleet Commander Gleb Almazov on board. It's gonna take a long time to rebuild the fleet without him.
Target has been destroyed.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metis and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
After all that?
Let's do this. Bridge to CIC. Multiple swamp closing from the port. If it weren't for the bad weather, we be caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Mortar drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command duty officer. What do you think will turn a drill into a real war? You don't see it, do you?
It's imagination.
So use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives.
Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Anti-air combat.
Good. We've reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Target confirmed down. The man you just killed, Captain Dirk Tarnat, was the main reason why the cruiser Enyo was deemed such a threat. 3 strikes is performing well above our expectations.
Oh, you sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him.
Can't see him.
More aircraft destroying the entire port.
It's not a hallucination. It's a nightmare.
Aegis vessel Metis destroyed.
Respond! Metis, please respond!
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. We're sweating the this.
Trigger just sank a battleship. Battleship Dysnomia is crippled. Navigation is disabled. That ship has rearmored. How could that be?
Striker 1, enemy vessel destroyed. Trigger, don't push your luck on a damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to. Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile?
The terminal guided. Get away from that UAV.
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit.
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger, get away from it.
Distance 30,000. Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there?
Excellent. Salvation. The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it. You're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Lucian, head back. I want that 100% survival rating.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat.
Strider 2, Box 2.
Strata 1, target acquired. Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Well, that's easy for you to say.
5 minutes remaining.
Trigger is
Fox 2.
Target destroyed.
Missile. Missile.
Fox 2!
Missile.
This one's mine.
Missile. Missile.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
Missile.
Locked on!
Missile.
Railgun shell lost its target.
Missile.
Fox 2!
Missile. Missile.
Imagine.
Missile.
Target acquired. Strider 1, missile away. Strider 1, bandit splashed. All SU-37s have been destroyed.
Those guys were well trained. Would have been tough if we let them hound us.
Projectile exploded. It's gone.
Caution. Pull up.
Locked on bandit. Target confirmed down.
Area.
With Captain Alonso Terrigo gone, Aegis vessel Colossus won't be much of a threat. Enemy has a lock! Fox 2!
Deliverance.
3 minutes remaining. Maintain course to return for resupply. Strider 1, missile launched.
Target confirmed down. In 10 years, Vice Commander of the 7th Destroyer Squadron, Tom Von Lee, will be in charge of the Erusian Navy. Well, would have been, actually.
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Missile launched. Fox 2. Strider 1, target acquired. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Missile away. Strider 1, bandit splash. Target is hit. 2 minutes remaining.
Missile.
That bandit is still on your back!
Missile launched.
Fox 2! I've got a sitting duck here.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. The shell exploded. It's off the grid. Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar.
Enemy has a lock!
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Strider 2, Fox 2! I've got a sitting duck here.
Missile away. Missile hit. One minute remaining.
Valkyrie, this is Quartman. Package X are ready and waiting. Down 2.
2 with a million lives each.
Also, there's a rumor going around with the military. 3 strikes in the sky is not
Missile launched.
3 strikes. Lives alive. Imagine just wanted to kill. Why couldn't we kill you, ask? Because they wanted to steal from you, to torment you, to burn you, to cut you apart. It was for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason.
Target is down.
3 strikes has none of that. I do. Do you see, Command Duty Officer?
Behind the enemy.
Strider 1, watch your tail.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile launched. Target is hit.
Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Stall warning.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace.
Stall warning.
You completed the mission, but it's
Stall
not
warning.
done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by.
Stall warning.
Warning. 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, SU-47s.
Lanza, missile! Behind you! Lanza!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream. That's those damn bats.
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw.
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started. I repeat, withdraw. Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down. They're responding. You goddamn idiots.
You call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
So we can go to hell together. Brother and sister? It didn't hit. I have you now.
Fox 2!
Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, but you don't count. It's 2 on 1.
Who you calling a wuss? Shit!
Locked on.
The bats seem to have enhanced their ECM capabilities.
Righto.
Strider 1 has splashed a drone. Projectile guidance terminated. Strider 1, taking fire. Marker drone down. The shell exploded. It's off the grid.
Worried about the drones much, 3 strikes? PMC, are you? That's why you got connections with the European military. Scream! Damn it! You paid for this, 3 strikes! Only 1 left. We run them down together. The death blow will be from you, Trigger.
I'll kill him! I'll kill him, all right!
Target hit. Target hit.
Ah! Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole!
Scream! 3 strikes! Just as I imagined. This is how we end. But know this, 3 strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft. Eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her.
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Pitch angle at +2 degrees. Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all Strangler Erosion forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
Fusion, no, stop it! Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, Analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.